everyone. I know it's late. I know I was reading the chat here. But I have a sock account in a Facebook group called The Long Hoax. And I was in there just kind of, I routinely check it because Katie will post in there sometimes. And then I saw a post, and I remember seeing a couple people sent me like messages about Kay's channel. And then I seen these posts in this group that her channel really has been removed. And then some people were sharing screenshots. So I want to know what's going on. Um, I don't really, I don't have the answers. I don't have the inside story, but I am going to share the screenshots that I grabbed. But yeah, that's it. So, but what do you all know? Like for real? No, it's actually 3 a.m. here. I was up late finishing the latest video I uploaded. That's when I like to wind down. I was just like going through checking a few things. I was checking the group there, and that's when I seen the post, and I was like, ah, shit, I'm going to be up for a while. So, but I don't have to work until tomorrow night or tonight, whatever. So, what's going on with Kay's channel? I mean, like, they're saying that YouTube took it down for bullying and shit. Like, here, I'll show you the screenshots. I have no idea what order I'm going in, so just whatever. Okay. This one here, it's a picture here. Screenshot of, I don't know if this is really her account though. I looked it up on Twitter and there's only like 6 followers maybe or something. Like it's a brand new Twitter account. But it says, at Team YouTube, can you please check and see why my account was terminated? Thank you. Also, she's not usually that polite, is she? Supposedly, allegedly, they answered, we recommend reading the email we've sent about your channel suspension. If you can't find it in your inbox, try checking the junk spam folder. It also contains the steps on how to appeal. More info about account terminations here. So there's that. Then we have, oops, wrong one. This, I'm not sure what this is. This is a screenshot from a video on YouTube. But I think this is the channel name. I kind of skimmed through some of the video, but there really wasn't anything on it about her losing her channel. I don't know. I got a screenshot of truth telling email, and it's something started with DTOS. I don't know, something terms of service. Okay, that was it. Oh, this is I guess I don't know, an alert or notification, whatever people were getting when they tried to access their channel. It says this account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy prohibiting content designed to harass, bully, or threaten. I mean, I was never, and I would never be a supporter of like cancel culture, not even for Critical K. But I mean, if she violates terms of services, that's a whole other story. But I mean, if what they've been seeing recently is what has caused them to take it down. I mean, what the hell took them so long? Because she's really not doing anything different than she has been for a long time. Okay, here. Oh, there's a continuation of the alleged Critical K account there. Oh, someone else, this Charlene Moore commented, a group of cyber terrorists really, are falsely mass reporting true crime creators because they do not like them. Jeez. This channel, as well as Mandy C and Revelation in the Reckoning, all were falsely reported. Do something. Can we just cut through the bullshit here? It's not because people don't like the channels. It's because the channels did something to piss people off. I mean, people who don't like a channel don't go to this extreme. At least not enough of them do. I'm not saying that the channel deserves it or not. I'm just saying it's not as simple as just not liking them. And this one. This is from her Patreon, I guess. Critical K is creating, I don't know. My channel was mass attacked. Again, we are working on it. Please don't be alarmed. I will be doing a Patreon only Discord tomorrow night. And this is August 24th, 2021 at 10:38 p.m. So, yeah. So, does anyone else know what's going on? Yeah, no, this isn't K Baxter. No, this is Critical K. Hey, Cheshire. Nothing. I guess Critical K's channel was terminated. YouTube took it down for containing content made to bully and or harass. So I found it quite interesting. I mean, and like I was saying though, I mean, she's not really doing anything different than she's been doing for quite a while. It just seems weird that it took him this long, but I wonder if it has to do with her lawsuit. Because I mean, she's being sued much in the same way Katie was, only I think what Kay did was a little bit more malicious. And then, on top of that, there's all the harassment of the Rushcheks, I think is their name. Shanann's family. I don't think that is her Twitter. There's another Critical K Twitter that seems more real, but hasn't posted since March 20. Yeah, no, there's a couple of accounts she's had. Like there's a couple accounts that are still up that she doesn't use anymore for whatever reason. But she had one account though that she was using as recently as like the end of last year, maybe. I don't remember what account it was though. But this new one, it's like days old. That's what kind of alarms me with it. I don't know. Yeah. Got such a mess over here. True crime channels have been, what? Oops. The true crime channels have been striking each other quite a bit lately. Lots of infighting. Quite a few channels have been taken. You're right. It was a few months ago. I had someone DM me about they were looking out for a channel that they liked in the true crime community, pretty much. And they were like kind of just filling me in on some drama they're going on. And before long, like these channels were literally striking each other. And I was like, this is insane. Who does, no, you don't do this on YouTube. You don't go striking people's channels. I mean, even if you have a legitimate reason, you reach out to them and try to resolve it first. Then, you use whatever tools at your disposal. But to do it just because you're pissed off, I mean, come on. But yeah, I don't know, man, the true crime community, they kind of scare me. I'll be honest. They fucking scare me. Hey, Claire. Yeah, I didn't want to bother the mods because I know it's like really late. Hey, the glare. What's up? Oh, you got a shout out in my latest video, the latest entitlement video. I think it is. Yeah, I mean, Julianne says, where to go? She'll hit the thing. I think Katie is dangerous and harmful, but Critical K is downright evil, in my honest opinion. No, Steve, I'm not going to bed. So you're going to be that kind of cult leader, huh? Um, yeah, I think they're both kind of they're dangerous, but in different ways. I think. Um, I think Kay would be more likely to push someone to the brink of hurting themselves, where Katie more or less makes you want to hurt her. That's what I mean by like they're both kind of bad, but different, kind of. Thank you, Jan. That's a good. Oh my God, that's such a great way to put it. Such a great way to put it. I've never stricken anyone. I think of YouTubing kind of like rap battles. Yeah, I like that. You summoned me, told me if I didn't mod for you, you would do mean things to me and call me names while making me bow at your feet. So I showed. Yeah, but I was kind of hoping you wouldn't so I could do all those things. Shit. Now I might just still do them. I don't know. So does anyone have any idea what's going on? Like what happened? Like was this really a targeted attack? I mean, if so, was it community related? Was it maybe had to do with one of her lawsuits? Or no, like, she only has one, I think. Katie has several. Um, I'm just curious. I want to know. Okay. Now I kind of want to check epic rap battles. Huh. So what's this about Katie getting served by someone else? Who else served Katie? I had a couple people in my DMs telling me about it. Oh, that reminds me. I don't think she's here, so I'm gonna thank her again in the next stream. But if she is here and just not commenting, Susan Elliott, I want to thank her for the cup. It says, am I muted? And then the other side. So thank you. So no more red solo cup. I am no longer like a frat boy. Oh, I can't see, it's so dark. All right. Oh, okay. Here we have Voices for the Voiceless. And I know that this is a channel in the true crime community. I am here to share what I know. Her channel was taken down to bullying and harassment. Do you know if it was like a targeted attack or was it like I don't know, just like was it were the reports to YouTube, would you say organic, or were they kind of manufactured? Like were they planned? What do you mean, Enus? A life has a job in it, a spouse. Well, what if you're not married? And I didn't have a job for a few years. I do now. I don't want it. It does seem that way. Like it was targeted. Because I asked that because like if it seems like it was targeted or like if it shows like a pattern, I guess maybe that would suggest that, then she might have a leg to stand on for appealing it. She might. Because I know she went through something like this not too long ago. I don't think it was quite this severe though. But if it's pretty much organic, then yeah, I don't see her coming back from that. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to hear he wasn't being a dick, but I was seriously asking. I wasn't trying to be a smart ass. There has been three channels that have been removed in the past 24 hours of targeted mass attacks. Who were the other channels? I know something about Reckoning, it said. Wait, what did that screenshot say? Oh, no, I was talking. Okay. And I don't have the pictures on my iPad anymore. There we go. It's this one. Okay, now I see you answered. See, my Mac is so slow. I hate it. Okay. So that makes one Mandy C, Revelation, and the Reckoning, and CK. So that makes one ask, do they have a common enemy? What, the three channels? If she was targeted and she gets restored, she'll be untouchable then. Which she kind of was. I don't think that she had been suspended though. She had a copyright strike. I think that's what it was against her or something, or allegedly. I don't know. This wasn't confirmed. But the copyright strike, I think, had to do with the autopsy photos that she had shared from that kid's, death. I guess I don't know what to call it, so I'll go with death. I thought that that's what the strike was for. So she hadn't been suspended or anything at that point. But I think she did argue her way out of that strike. I'm not sure. Word, John, word. Isn't Critical K's arch enemy decency? So who would their common enemy be, do you think? Voiceless? To be fair, she does bully people. Yeah, I agree. I think she does too. I think that would constitute most people's definition of the word bully too, not just, the sensitive ones. I know she could only get one more strike. Oh. Well, her channel been around for a while, I think, right? Like 10 years or something, close to it, or 14. I want to say since like 2008, but I'm not positive. I don't even know if YouTube's been around that long. Oh, okay, Jesus. The email scared me for a second. I gotta get back to this chat. I can understand better what's going on. Is who okay? Digital? Demonic Davros. Could be another RA attack. Could be another Mad X mod. It could be a Mad Viewer. Right, but I mean, like you're saying, like a common enemy. So it would have to be someone who had reason to be mad at all three channels for it to be a common enemy. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much at all about the community there. So, can you hide the comment with his last name? What are you talking about? Wait, who? What? Okay, so he's saying that he shared a last name. Where's his comments? I'm guessing it's this one. I don't know. I don't know your last name, so. So if I removed the wrong one, let me know. Or if I didn't remove the right one, let me know. It could be that too. I don't know. I just know we're under attack. Why do you think more channels are gonna get, I don't know, I guess mass reported or face the same fate? Or I mean, 3 channels in one night, that's a lot. That's a lot for, I'd say, any community on YouTube. And I know the true crime community, I know that there are some big channels from it naturally, but most of the channels that I'm familiar with or I really pay attention to aren't that big. So that's, I don't know. They must say somehow gotten a lot of attacks, or maybe they were just really serious ones. I don't know. Personally believe it's the communities on both. However, many sides, there are no sides of Watts Island. So many have become too invested along with certain creators and it spiraled. It's okay, Kaleidoscopic. Don't worry. Thank you. I didn't know that someone said that. I didn't even know that was his last name. But thank you for letting me know. And why are you two even going at it, dudes? Oh wow, Google moderator team deleted something. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had one. Oh, it's okay, Claire. I don't know. You would have caught it unless you knew his last name. Voice for Voiceless says it is a mess. It makes you wonder why it has happened. Fair enough. I'm just want to ask a question here, and it's just objectively. I don't know anything. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just asking. Could it be that maybe the channels did some of the things they're accused of doing, or did some things that could be taken that way? I mean, I don't know. So I'm going to take your word for it. Whatever you answer is what I'm going to, believe and go with. I really just don't know. Googlebot is not liking that account. I know I saw that they were hitting it. I wonder if maybe I started if my hiding the one there made Googlebot just spring into action and start hitting everyone or start paying attention. I don't know. I'm never in the loop what is going on. Critical Case channel was terminated on YouTube, and just kind of discussing that because it looks like it was taken down for either repeated offenses or serious offenses of bullying and harassment, or content made to bully and harass. See, I think that that's important too to take note of. Content made to bully and harass. They were using the platform just to harass, not they were using the platform to put out what they wanted to put out, and it just happened to harass people. The whole intent of it, the whole point behind it was the harassment. At least that's how I read it. I have no idea about that. It could be, but for 3 to go down in one night makes me wonder. Yeah, I hear that. as voices in the timing of the initial implosion with the 35C, and now we are approaching the deadline for the 35C. So the conspiracies are running wild. The truth is in there. So what 35C? What's a 35C? It kind of sounds like a bill or like legislation. There you go. Exactly, Hawkskull. It's Steve's fault. Her channel's down because of Steve. It's Steve's fault. Damn it, Steve. Hey, Kayla. Good to see you too. No, you didn't really miss too much. I'm not here with like any like tea really. At least not that most people don't already know I think about Critical Case channel, but I'm here trying to get the tea myself. I know Junior's name was tossed in as a suspect as 3 all covered the Watch stuff. Okay. Which one's Junior? 35C is for CW. Oh, it has to do with the Chris Watts case. That's the thread that connects those channels. Oh, okay. All right. Chris Watts' deadline. It's about time you took some responsibility there, Steve. The fuck? Yeah, it's what that one screenshot said. Like, content made to bully and harass. I don't know, the way that's worded just like screams like some shit went down. The Mandy C and the other YouTube channels all do have done videos on the, and I still don't know how to say that last name. All right, so who's Junior? Does he have a channel? Kayla, she did. She was from the true crime community, but she kind of took things a step further than just like covering the cases or you know keeping people reprived on investigations. She she was like kind of like the Katie of that world in a way. She like to become part of the story in a sense, like in a different way, I think, than Katie. Like she wanted to become part of the story, like from an investigator standpoint rather than from like the family standpoint or something. At least that's the impression I got. That and she sadly there are a few like relatives of victims who she kind of went after. Like she's in the middle of a lawsuit right now, a defamation lawsuit, because of some shit that she was saying about one murder victim, or I don't even know if he was murdered. I think that that's still debatable, but this one kid who died. Junior, oh, that Frankie dude, that's Junior. What's my fault? It's not my fault. Bite your tongue. Frankie Jr. has expressed to me personally that he planned on taking Kay's channel down. What took him so long? I mean, I'm not criticizing him, but I'm curious. My asking isn't criticizing him. My asking is out of genuine curiosity. Like, why did he wait so long? Because to my knowledge, she had been breaking his balls for quite a while. Okay. I thought you were saying but, like you're continuing, but I get it, you typo. Imagine that a YouTuber or YouTube who harasses people being sued for defamation. That reminds me of someone else. Who could it be? Justify defending who? What fight is brewing up now? Oh, oh, you're okay. I'm sorry, my bad. You're talking about Kay. How could she justify defending him? Yeah, I hear you. Hawk Skull. Yeah, it's kind of cool. He's been trying, but you know how YouTube is. It takes an act of Congress to get them to fully. Okay, I see what you're saying. So it wasn't that he waited so long to do it. It's that his efforts are finally coming through, or providing fruit, whatever. Erin expressed she disagreed with a decision I made in a video. I must now swear a 6-year blood pact vendetta against her. Erin is a poopy head who kicks puppies. I do not kick puppies. Stop it. Well, only for field goals. But I mean, come on. Watch that. I hope that doesn't like become a thing. Like I kick puppies into field goals. CK shared. Oh yeah, I remember. That was the Voice for Voices says CK shared Junior's penis pump photo. That was in the media dump that someone had shared with me on Critical K months ago. I wonder if it's even still accessible. Come on. All right, shared with me. Well, I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if these are older or newer. I think they are still shared with me. I think this is the whole thing. Awesome. Awesome. How's that? I gotta look at my folders more often. You just know JJ will not go. I know he's 15 channels saying you admitted to kicking puppies. Oh, I know. And she's probably going to be angry because of my entitlement video earlier. I filmed those parts though. I recorded those parts from Charlotte's streams. Well, no, from one of Charlotte's streams and BX's stream like weeks ago. I just finished it this week. Another one of Charlotte's. Actually, no, I didn't even grab another one. I just finished the one I had. Yeah, no, I don't want to see the pic. In fact, the pic though that was in the media dump that I have, I believe it was redacted, like because I didn't even know who it was. I don't even know if I don't think I even see it in his face. Like I think it was all redacted. So at least maybe there's that. Oh, she flat out bashed Shanann on multiple streams. She's awful. Yeah, I don't even knock her whatever for bashing on Shanann because it's tasteless. It's tacky. It's just kind of fucking rude and mean. Yeah, but I mean, of all things people could do, like if not, I think it's small potatoes. But the way that she harassed the whole family, like I mean, is cold as it may sound, Shanann's not here, so it's not going to affect her if someone talks shit about her. But the way she did it and went after the family, that they still are here, that's going to affect them, and especially over something like, I don't know. I think that was especially mean. Yeah, she's on that. She called her a bitch, but she didn't get credit for that though, didn't she? As in, what wasn't she bitching about that? Oh, you were right about Waxy making claims with no proof, but I still don't like how BX kept cutting her off constantly. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, there was fault, I think, to go around, but I mean, his points though were not wrong. I don't think. Like, and I'm not just saying this because I said it too, but the way, like when she said, "I came on, I'm here to be your friend," I think is how she worded it, and he's like, "Get out of here, we're not friends," and it's absurd why someone would think that they're friends over never having spoke before, pretty much. I mean, I don't get it. And the Dark Magician says BX was mad because Waxy was going back and forth between his live and T Spiracy's lives. That's what I remember from when I didn't hear it live. I heard it but like that night, I think I listened to her the next day. Um, and that's what I remember. She kind of, I don't know, she kind of got busted or whatever, like admitting to like bouncing back and forth between the streams, and he was like wondering why, someone, it seemed like T Spiracy was coming for him, or I don't know, I forget how it was worded, but it turned out that she was going back and forth and likely instigating shit. And I don't doubt for a second that she probably was. I drove 7 hours to Denver to meet her. I drove there. I drove to meet a mean girl. Who's that? Is that Kay? She lives in Michigan, right? I personally think this makes her much more dangerous. She now has no reason to hold back. Maybe. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's not like her being on her best behavior is going to get her back into the good graces of YouTube. That's not going to happen. The upgrade, oh. You read my comments, so I think we're BFFs now. We're ride or dies now. I had both lives open. She was running misinformation from his live to T Spiracy's live to stir the pot. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of what I took away from that stream. And she kind of like got busted doing it. We all met up in Denver in July. Oh, that's cool. He did a meet and greet in Denver. Oh, okay, that's cool. Wait, is that the thing she was talking about where people went there to procure a lawyer for Chris and to meet his family? Like, wasn't like I watched part of some stream of hers where she was talking about some website that had to do with this. It was like accepting a monthly fee or donations or something for the trip. I don't know. I don't really know. It's something along that line. So you have a PO box and mail friendship bracelet. I do, because in fact, I got a cup in my PO box today. It's in my about section. No, I'm kidding. And it is, but separate incident, whole other much worse story. The cat's been cornered. Oh, that is the 35C. Okay. We had a meet and greet in Denver with MGL, CK, and Maxi. Who's MGL? Oh, Jesus. I read that wrong for a second there, Lindy S. I thought you were saying that the mom passed away. Like, I was like, what? When did this happen? Oh, okay. She also went to the Watts house and mocked the CW interview on the, like, it was funny. She took rocks off the porch like a fangirl of a murderer. Molly Golightly, okay. I just kind of became familiar with her a little bit. I don't understand this. Like, I live in Utica, New York. Like maybe a mile, 2 miles away from the location where Bianca Devins was murdered. And I did a video on my channel. It was covering, I guess, a true crime story from from my local area here, from I think it was 1985 or 1987, where a teenage girl had been found dead. And like for like background footage or whatever in the video, I went to the points of interest that came up in the investigation. Like there's this one place called the Water Towers, other place called the Three Bears, and like some places in New York Mills where like her belongings were found, and this bridge where I guess her sneaker was found. But the spot where her body was found, like, I mean, I could have gone there. I mean, by the time I was finishing up the video, it was spring was ending, because we get a lot of water here, and in that area there where her body was found floods like every spring. So the waters were pretty much receded, and there's all kinds of trails and shit back there. So and it's easy to get to, but I'm just yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Just that doesn't feel right. I don't know. I don't whatever. So I don't get like going to a home. I mean, for granted, we don't know necessarily where he killed his kids and his wife, but it was probably in the house. And that's just, I don't know. Oh, hey, Golden Unicorn. I am well. Thank you. I hope you are well. What was that? Don't dox yourself. If you're talking to me, it's not a secret anymore. I mean, I'm not going to give out my address, but it's not a secret. I've been doxxed for years. Like seriously, you could Google me and you could find my address probably. It's that easy. But my phone number though, yeah, no one's got a clue on that. I haven't had to change my phone number in a long time. That's awesome. I think it's a manipulative tactic, the way she speaks to people. If you're talking about Kay, that weren't my iPad. Damn it. Thank God, it's not great. If you're talking about Kay, I wouldn't call it manipulation, but like a dominant tactic, like a way to dominate the conversation and any possible debate or argument that could come from it. Like guys do that a lot. Like, in fact, there's some behaviors of hers that kind of remind me of, like, it not remind me of guys, but are similar to ones that guys do often, I guess. Oh, maybe you weren't talking about Kay. I do got lipstick on my teeth. because I wore cheap lipstick. Damn it. Oh, I have it. Okay. Oh, that was loud. Yeah, they are very similar, Kay and Katie. For I think though different, but the same. But you don't have to choose between one. I mean, they can both be shitty. No, your voice. Whose voice? My voice? Yeah, that's my phone number, Alex Skull. Wife in the house, kids in the car. Oh, God. A lot is allowed in this chat. Definitely your opinions. I've seen nothing rude from you or anyone else, just having a talk. I've seen nothing rude. Well, I guess that Dax of Glara's last name, that's pretty rude. Though I didn't realize that's what it was. Jujubee, I don't know who she was referring to. I know Little Red has kind of done that a few times, although I don't think it's because of drug abuse or alcohol abuse. I think she was on it looked like sleeping medication, like really strong sleeping medication. Maybe she took one too many, or maybe she just started it. I don't know. Because I've taken Ambien before, and if I took one too many, then that would have easily been me. So I think maybe something like that. That's what I think, but I don't know. I guess it could have been whatever. You have a very soothing voice that puts me to sleep. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to talk quiet though tonight because, well, it's 4 a.m. now. Patreon will likely exist for a while, but eventually will peter out without a channel to drum up new stuff. Yeah, that's sure will. Yeah, but to comment further on what I think was Lindy S was saying, as far as and I will keep it this way in the chat for as long as it's feasible or makes sense. But people are going to argue, people are going to disagree, they're going to debate. Sometimes they may even get a little rude about it. We're all adults. I think we can all handle that. I'm not a babysitter, neither are the mods, but I understand that still some things have to kind of be monitored. I use the blacklisting feature for the chat. There's a lot of words on that, mostly racial epithets and stuff like that, or other similar hate words and stuff. She said she's prescribed. That's Neurontin, isn't it? Makes you constantly tired. See, Neurontin never made me tired. It didn't really do anything for me, but I know it does for other people. Levi still has a video up with Will's name and address. Will's name. Oh. Why is it not been pressed? Who's Levi? This is a live stream on my channel, and I feel like I know nothing of what's going on. I take it, but I'm used to it. Make some people very tired. Yeah, I know it can. I just, for some reason, it never did me. I don't know. It is kind of a pain reliever. It's a pain reliever for your nerves. I think it's something like that, or how there's muscle relaxers. Well, this is like that, but for your nerves, like your literal nerves, like your nerve endings and shit like that. It's for nerve pain. Yeah, I'm prescribed. And the first 6 months, I could hardly stay awake. Nerve pain and anxiety. Okay. Nerve blocker. All right. Yep. That's what I've been told. I do believe it's filled with adults, even if only by age. I'm kidding. Yes, but you blocked those kind of words. It's just no. Well, I mean, I didn't block crazy words. I mean, they're crazy words, but you'd be crazy to want to use them on social media. But I mean, they're not like I didn't block like the word bitch, you know. I'm sorry, you're not an adult. I still feel like I got lipstick on my teeth. Maybe not. Also, that last time happened. Also, that last time happened was the first day on the medication. Knew that can affect people. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's why I said maybe she took one too many, or maybe she just started it. You know, because that's those are the times then where that could have easily been me falling asleep on stream. I wish it actually worked. I have spine injury and it doesn't touch and that crap. Yeah, it's it didn't do much for me either. But I ended up having surgery, but it was like non-invasive. It was like laser surgery that pretty much eliminated my need for pain management anymore. So I take PCP for my nerves. Works great. Really? I want to try that. Where can I get some? Kidding. Thanks for not blocking chlamydia. Why did you want to call someone chlamydia? Did your lipstick from Chick get delivered quickly? Not quickly, but not long either. It was average. You know, like I know what you mean. Like I've ordered some things that were here in like a day or two. Like that's quick. But it also didn't take more than a week to get here. So I'd say average, like within a week. Thank you, Lisa. You just called me. I can't believe you just called me sweet. Keep watching. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, though. They started me at 100 milligrams and it didn't do anything for me. They bumped it up to 300 milligrams and it was a whole new experience with my back pain. Well, good. You know, I'm glad it worked, though. Why won't they operate? I mean, I know there's like for depending on what your injury is or what kind of surgery you need, it depends on what kind of surgery you'll get. So I know like old school, like when I don't want to say old school, but not laser surgery, where they actually cut you and then like get into your back or whatever. Like that's very risky, and like that also runs the risk of making shit worse rather than improving anything. So, I mean, I'm guessing if they're saying wait till you're after a certain age, I'm guessing that might be why. So I'm wondering why can't they do like a more a more safe surgery or more, less risk one, I guess. Oh, really, Caitlin? I didn't know that. Oh, now I kind of, no, I'm kidding. I don't drink on medications. I'm kidding. Stop. You're about to try Fruit Loop Pop Tart. Oh, that's awesome. I want a Fruit Loop Pop Tart. Thank you, Kaleidoscopic. They want to fuse my spine together, and they said it only lasts 2 to 5 years max, so they suggested I wait as long as I can. Jesus. What does that mean, fuse your spine together? Like, isn't it? I thought the spine was already like one piece. Girl, we paid out of pocket for Laser Spine Institute and was there out of town for days and was told I needed to be cut open. Oh, Jesus. Erin used to suffer nerve pain, but then she took a lightsaber to the spine. Fuse each vertebrae together. Okay. Well, isn't there like there's stuff in between the vertebrae, isn't there? I mean, I don't understand. His Toucan Sam on the icing. I want to look him up now. I want to look up a picture. I know. I gotta know about this vertebrae shit. Discs. Yes, that's what I was thinking. There's discs in between vertebrae. So, what do they do with the discs? Kaleidoscopic. I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while. I know she was like, she said that she was having some, I don't know, like real life things come up, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, I know she's been around. It's usually injured or disintegrating, and that's why they have to fuse them. Like when you have a slip disc. Yeah, that was my problem. I had a herniated disc. And inside of it, like it had a whole bunch of like damaged tissue and shit. So like I went through the back injections and all that shit and everything. And then this, I don't know, this new procedure, whatever came around me, this was years ago, where they basically like sucked out all the damaged tissue out of the disc or whatever, and they like, I don't know, did something to it. But it worked. I mean, it freaking worked awesome. Why would you put a Pop-Tart in your spinal disc? And I wouldn't think that'd be delicious. Then they make 2 vertebrae work as one. I'm getting tired because I'm thinking of stupid as like dad jokes now. Yeah, I mean, those years though when my back was in rough shape, I mean, it was life was hard, man. Like my kids were young. Like I had all 3 of the kids. I just had like the younger 2. It was tough. Micro discectomy. Yeah, it was something discectomy. I remember. It was a same day procedure. I was in and out. I mean, I didn't even go to the hospital. I went to the doctor's office where they did like the back injections and stuff. I bet you do have a hot pocket in Arizona. I'm not sure I want to look it up, but I'm gonna. Okay. This is interesting. They give the definition of what an Arizona hot pocket is, but unlike any of the other states, this one explains why this one is called the Arizona hot pocket, why it's attributed to the state of Arizona. It says the regional association is due to the assumed dry climate of the state of Arizona. This is used to imply that geriatric shit, unlike the feces of younger people, is dry and dusty. And I love the sentences. Grandpa just gave that hooker an Arizona hot pocket. Oh, I see the name of the person who submitted this. I've seen this name before. I wonder if he's the same one who's submitted other states. At least I'm assuming it's he. I don't know. It could be a she. Nicole, I asked that earlier. I doesn't seem like anyone knows. I want to know though too. Nicole asked, side note, did KJ get served with another lawsuit this week? I saw her tweet about same lawyers. No, I think, and I don't know, but I think what that was referring to was the TROs, I think, are using the same lawyer. Like the people who were served for TROs, I think they're using the same Minnesota lawyer. Because like when Little Miss Noble went into her first hearing, she didn't have an attorney. She has one now, so she was able to. She got secured one. So, and I believe she's using the same lawyer as someone else, and it might even be the same lawyer that Steve is using for his defamation suit against Katie. So, I think that's what she was referring to with the same lawyer. I'm not positive though. Should just go respectfully shout the victims. I don't know. I don't know if Swanson's using the same. Do you mean that the same attorney he was using in? No, wait a minute. He wasn't in the. I don't know what you mean. What same is Swanson using the same attorney as what? We don't know all who was served with TROs yet. Oh, it was Tati using the same lawyer. No. I know she. In the case that Swanson filed against Tati, she's been using this one lawyer. I can't remember his name. He's got like a weird last name. Like it sounds like you're saying fuck when you pronounce it or something like that. I'm not positive. I'll have to look it up again. But then she also served Swanson with a lawsuit. I don't know who her attorney is on that one. I have no idea. It could be the fuck guy, or it could be Salts. I don't know. It could be someone else. Okay. Oh, is that what that was about, Belly Fuzz? It's a funny name, by the way. But Belly Fuzz says, I just joined in. I saw earlier today a gaming live showing screenshots of CK talking shit about Saved by the Bell. They claimed that back and forth started the last massive reporting storm loss. That showed a different Twitter account too, because I have a screenshot actually of that the video you're talking about. I pulled it up. I wonder if I still have it. Did I pull it up? Yeah, I did. So it should be in my history. Oh no, sorry, I was watching it through web browser, I think. Okay, here we go. I got it. So the channel name is Crafton and Kim. The video is I Know Why Critical Kim and Revelation and the Reckoning channels are down. Receipts intercepted. I didn't even look at the chat when I looked at this shit. Probably should have. That's right. Yeah, they didn't really show much of that chat though. It's just a couple screenshots, I think. Let's see if I can get one. That's right. Like the Critical K. That was the Twitter. I want to see something. Okay, so K Critical is the account she hasn't touched since 2020, like early 2020. The Critical K. It's not coming up now. It's weird. I don't know. You know that the other YouTube or the other Twitter account that I said it's like brand new. That might be her account because I can't find her old one. So she might have had to make a new one. I don't know. Let me check chat because I'm not even on that browser now. So the video that I watched is still up. It's a stream. It was streamed live 6 hours ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Voice for voiceless. She says Crafton and Kim made that convo up to show how easily things can be faked. Like I said, I just tried to pull up the Twitter. I mean, because I wanted to verify, to see if there's more of a conversation there in the thread. I can't even pull up the Twitter account that they're showing. Oh, thank you, Nicole. What comment? What comment made you laugh? Oh, was it brown sauce? Um, well, see, NC may be worse. I don't know. If I see her be worse, then I'll agree. But until then, I'm guessing NC is voice for voiceless. I'm guessing because I'm just now catching up on it. It looks like those two are sparring, whatever. I don't know what the word is there. Come on, Kay is kind of vile. I mean, maybe not. May not be a vile person, but she's definitely vile at times. Her behavior, her words, her speech is vile at times. And season 10. Okay. Oh, so that's not you. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. See, Nicole, a lot of people like her voice. I mean, and it's not that her voice. I don't find her voice unpleasant, but I don't know. I think you get sick of it real quick. I called her vile. Thank you, Belly Fuzz. It's cool. You don't have to chat. I'm just happy to have you here, even if I don't know who you are. Yeah, John. Yeah, John said that before. She's like a ASMR Katie. What are you talking about, Diane? Hey, message deleted. I believe they did something, in my opinion. I'm curious. I am going to end this though because it is almost 4:30 a.m. And we were talking about Summer Wells. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I saw you two talking, it was about Words That Power. I'm like, who did they give away? Okay, I gotcha. But okay, yeah. On that note, I'm going to end this now. It's been just over an hour. At least it's not ASMR. I know, right? Right. Yeah, if Shelly comes out with a cupcake video, I don't know, man. I might have to leave you too. So, all right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for being here. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I have to work and I have a couple appointments earlier, but that's it. Bye. See you later.